like this one. First, take the scalpel and cut the frog open. And that's how you dissect the frog.
Okay, so sit on his tummy, hold him still. What are they doing? Are they sitting on the wolf?
Okay, so tell us about yourself.
I'm Serena White. I am 16 years old and I'm a junior in high school.
Sweet. And what are you doing this summer?
Cheering. That's it. Okay. I don't know. Yeah.
What's your role here at Freedom?
I'm an intern and I help in PK4 and PK3.
How are you feeling about it?
It's stressful at times, but it's still a lot of fun.
Good. Sweet. Thanks.
We're making brownies and whatever. I'm gonna send her a picture of it.
Not anymore.
Oh, that's you. Okay, tell me when you're ready.
Hold on. So you're gonna say, okay, what? So you're gonna say, what's my name? Where am I
I'm gonna
from?
say, tell me about yourself. And if you can handle it, you're gonna put all together your name, where you're from, and your stage of life. And then I will say, what are you doing this summer?
Well, isn't it obvious? Aren't you interviewing me because I'm here this summer?
Right, but like your specific role.
You ready?
Okay.
I don't actually know how to do this. Just clap. Okay, ready?
Hi, my name is Angie Furr. I am from Lafayette, Indiana. I am going into my senior year of college in nursing school, and this summer I'm spending 5 weeks down in the Dominican Republic here with Freedom International Ministries, and I'm loving it. I am a teacher's assistant in Accelerate, first grade, and pre-K 3, and I'm absolutely loving it. Everyone here is great. The message they're sending to people and the way we educate is phenomenal, and I'm looking forward to the next couple weeks.
Sweet. So tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Jordan Beck. I'm 15 years old. I'm going to be a sophomore at Hamilton Heights High School in Cicero, Indiana. And I'm here this summer on a 5-week internship to teach the kids in the pre-K 3 classroom.
How are you feeling about it?
Pretty good. It's really stressful, but it's overall really good.
Sweet. Thanks.
Hey everyone, it's the end of the first week of teaching, which has been crazy and terrifying and awesome and enjoyable. Yeah, many things. I think I shared with you guys that I was kind of terrified going into this, but I've really enjoyed being able to teach the kids this week, and I've had a lot of fun with it. It's also been very challenging. I think going in, I knew some things intellectually about discipline. Like I know that it's good for the kids. I know that it's the loving thing to do, and that I need to do it consistently in order to best care for them, but also maintain control of the classroom. And I think I needed to be in the classroom to learn that experientially. And it's hard to discipline the kids, and like I don't want to send them to the corner, but we have to, and it's best for them. So that's something that I'm learning and that I will continue to learn, I think, these next few weeks. But yeah, it's been good. So I spend about half my day with Olga, the 4th grade teacher, who is one of the strictest, and she accepts no nonsense. And then the other half of my day I spend with Emma, who is the 2nd grade teacher, and she's pretty much the opposite. She's kind of too nice with the kids, doesn't like to discipline them if she doesn't have to. So I think that probably by the end of my time here I will end up being somewhere in between those two, which is probably healthy. There was one time earlier this week where Olga got up and went over the classroom rules with the fourth graders, and one of those is respecting others. And so she asked the class, like, are you respecting me? And they're kind of mumbled. Most of them said no. And she like pointed at me and she's like, are you respecting Mr. Clayton? And they mumbled and were kind of like, no. And then she's like, well, are you respecting Mr. Kurt, who is the Bible teacher and had just taught in that class? And the answer was a resounding yes, which I found very amusing. In second grade, we were doing skip counting earlier this week, and so I taught them the cheer 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? And then we went through different people who work in the school, and we're like, do we appreciate those people? So, I started by asking them, do we appreciate Miss Emma? Yes. And so we went through the cheer with Miss Emma, and then I was like, who else do we appreciate? And then Juliska raises her hand, and I called on her, and she said, you. And I was like, aww. It was very, very cute and very sweet. She's one of the smartest and sweetest kids in that class. And even while I'm teaching math and English, it's been really cool that I've also had the opportunity to teach them a little bit of biblical truth, even in those curricula. Like in math class, we talked about how we were comparing numbers, and we talked about how God created everybody with unique talents and abilities. So we're different in that way, but we're the same in that He loves all of us, and so that was a lot of fun. And in fourth grade, I got to read them the story of Daniel in the lion's den, and we talked about that. So yeah, it's been really rewarding to be able to be a part of the discipleship process with these kids in that way, and in the other ways that are maybe less obvious, even just in teaching their classes and in disciplining and loving them that whole way. So I'm looking forward to this next week. I would appreciate it if you guys could pray for me as we go into this, just that I would be willing to discipline the kids, and that it would come out of a place of love and not frustration or a lack of patience. And then also just that I would be constantly learning how to best help these children understand the various concepts in math and English in a way that is engaging. So yeah, thank you all. I really appreciate your prayer, and catch you on the flippity flap.